Welcome back to the channel and welcome everybody to the MEV Exocet G-Type Mark III. It is a lightweight kit car based on a Mark III MX-5. 645 kilos, massive Willwood 4-pot brakes. 0 to 60 takes 5 seconds, top speed of 130 miles an hour, and all of this starts from around £5,500. It's wicked, it's raucous, it's
all
fantastic.
All of that sounds really fun for about 40 minutes.
Why are you here, Jack?
Why am I here?
Yeah.
Well, you know, you're just shouting and raving about this thing.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to do a video just saying how good this thing was, and then you come in and you're going to spoil my fun, aren't you? What's going on?
No, I'm sure it would be fun, but I just don't think you want to do a long journey in it.
It's got 2 seats. I can sit down. It's fine. I would happily do a long journey in this. Look,
this is about as close to a bike as a car can get.
Yeah, which means it's fun.
You got to wear that helmet.
Well, you know, it's just for a little bit of wind protection in case it rains. I don't want to get my barnet wet, do I?
It's supposed to rain as well.
What?
Race.
We've done
race.
We've already
race.
Where to, Jack?
Okay, we're going to go the Sheep's Hide in Edinburgh. It's the oldest pub in Scotland.
Have you actually done the maths, looked on Google Maps?
I don't need to do the maths because I've got my best boy.
Oh, Chris is back. Hello, Chris. How you doing?
It's me.
Oh, it's the dream team, isn't it?
I'm here to look after my sweet baby bird. Okay. Make sure he's okay.
We're going to do another photo challenge as well. We did that last time.
What's the challenge? Go on, talk us through it.
I've got a list.
And that list consists of a picture of a whiskey, a picture of an Alex, a Jack or a Chris, a picture with a JDM car, a picture with a celebrity, and finally, a picture with one of our stickers on a road sign.
Scotland is about 400 miles, so I'm going to give myself probably about 8 hours. What does your journey look like? Have you looked it up?
No.
We don't need it. We've got the power of the internet.
What it looks like is www.goo Google.
Okay, right. Well, in that case, if you need to go to the office and plan your route,
yep.
I'm going to jump in my MEV.
Go back there, Jack.
Oh, do you want a picture of both of us?
We do, for posterity.
Okay.
Ready? Say in stacks.
In stacks.
All happy before having to get public transport.
Okay. Ta-ta.
Bye-bye.
Right. Let's get going. So to recap, I'll be driving 400 miles north in the MEV via various B roads and multiple motorways in a journey that should take me around 7.5 hours. Jack and Chris, meanwhile, will have to hot-foot it to a train station, get to Gatwick Airport, fly to Edinburgh and navigate trams and buses to get to Scotland's oldest pub in a journey that should take no more than, you guessed it, 7.5 hours. Alright then, so here goes my first ever trip in this, the MEV Exocet. Wow, I can already feel I've just tickled the throttle. Oh, this thing is so quick. It is absolutely ballistically fast. I'm already in love with it. Handling is, oh my God, I mean, it is just a little rocket ship. 170 horsepower, 2-litre engine from a Mark III Mazda MX-5. Great engine in the MX-5, and when a car like this weighs only 645 kilos, whoa! This is very, very quick. We've got a spicy exhaust on it, obviously. 6-speed manual gearbox with a limited slip differential. I'm looking forward to this. I've got 400 miles to go, about 7.5 hours of constant driving. So, oh yes! This thing is an absolute riot. And it is just instantly, oh, it's just so exciting. Oh yes. If there's one way to make the Mark III MX-5 better, it's by stripping out all of the weight and giving it the MEV Exocet kit. Absolutely unreal.
So with Alex already on his way, Chris and I got ourselves organised and started our journey with our first mode of public transport, our legs.
Can't help but notice we are walking, Jack. Why is that?
Well, last time we had a tandem bike, didn't we? Yeah. And then something happened to that bike.
Yeah, it got waylaid, didn't it?
Yeah. Do you remember that we forgot our bike lock, and then some very nice member of the general public relieved us of a tandem bike?
Yeah, which is actually quite helpful because it's so huge. Yeah. I don't know how we would have got it back.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So yeah, thank you.
Thank you. You've done us a huge favour.
Yeah, stealing.
And gutted for you because now you have a tandem bike.
It's a nice day though.
I don't know if it's going to stay lovely.
Yeah.
Which is okay for us. Not great if you're in a car that has no roof.
I forgot a coat, but I do hope that it rains a lot for Alex's sake. Does that mean?
No, I think that's fine. I would endure getting wet if it meant that Alex got a little bit wet. So far, so good though. We're just going to have basically a lovely day. I'm excited about going to this bar though. Oldest in Scotland apparently.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
What with a pint?
Have you ever been to Edinburgh?
I've been to Edinburgh once. I went there for a film festival and I saw the film Moon, which was directed by David Bowie's son.
Is that the one with the clones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you just spoil it for everyone.
Oh, spoilers.
There's no clones in it.
With a 1 hour walk now behind them and the train station in sight, Jack and Chris had better get a wriggle on, because I'd already made it to my first bit of motorway. Right, so I've currently done about 15 miles. I've filled up with a full tank of fuel, which costs like, I don't know, 30, 40 quid. And I'm just about to jump onto the M40 motorway in the direction of Birmingham. I'll hopefully go around Birmingham, not through Birmingham. Anyway, this is my first test of this car on a proper motorway. So why don't we drop it down a gear and then see if we can disappear. Away we go! With an impressive 80 miles now under my belt, Jack and Chris are way behind already. In fact, they've not even stepped foot on their first train yet.
So we're in the lovely town of Wokingham. I don't know anything about Wokingham.
I don't know anything about why. I know that I'm here and I'm hot and I'm sweaty.
Tickets now purchased. We're ready to start putting in some proper distance to close the gap with Alex.
Have you got train fare this time?
Train fare?
Yeah. What's it on a scale of 10? I'm like a 2, I'm pretty chill.
I'm alright, I'm pretty chill right now, you know? I've got my support animal with me. You're my Labrador.
Ah.
I'm not rubbing your belly though. I'm definitely not picking up your shit.
Hang on.
Don't go for one here, I haven't got any bags. I didn't want to say at the time. I'm a little bit jealous of Alex. That thing does look like fun.
Yeah, that's why I said the mean things about it raining earlier. I'm just jealous.
Yeah. I just lashed out. I was just saying that it was bad because I wanted to be in it. All right, now we've got to play a little bit of a waiting game. Wait for this train to come along. Do we feel confident about making our plane?
Yeah.
Yeah?
What time is the plane? I don't even know.
Oh, we might actually be cutting it quite fine.
The train fare's gone up to 8.
I think we're only going to get there with like an hour to get through security and everything.
Before we continue with the race, a reminder from me that if you guys want to buy yourself a used car, van or motorbike, always run a car vertical report on it first to ensure it's not being crashed, stolen or clocked. If we take a look at the car vertical report for my E46 M3 Touring that I'm actually currently using as a daily driver, you can see green ticks for mileage, finance and damage, but an amber warning for ownership that tells me that this poor car has had 9 owners, but that's okay, because I'm going to be the last. And now to give you guys an example of a car vertical report that would make me a little bit nervous about this Land Rover right here. We've got an amber warning for mileage, green ticks for finance and damage. So if we scroll down a little bit, car looks to be in lovely shape. Look at that, it's very, very special. 90,000 miles, 104,000 miles, and then it dips down to 41,843 miles just 1 year later. So you know that this car has been clocked. So definitely one to avoid. So don't get stung when buying a used car, van or motorbike. Always run a car vertical report on it first. What's more, you will get 20% using the code AutoAlex. Back to the race.
With train fare mounting, we were already worried as we'd only managed to make it 3 miles in a single hour, whereas Alex had already done considerably more.
This thing on a cruise is actually really economical. I reckon you'd be getting about 30 mpg. The ride quality is very good, although it is firm, because like I said before, it is set up to be a track car, a fun weekend toy, a B-road blaster, not a car to be driving all the way to Edinburgh in doing 400 miles in a day. That's not what this thing was designed for, but I'm here to prove that it can be done, and I'm here to prove that a car or a motorbike is quicker than public transport. So I have got about 325 miles to go. I've no idea where Jack and Chris are. I've no idea what their route is. Either way, I'm loving life. There is one thing that I forgot to bring: earplugs. It is very noisy in this car. It is as noisy as being on a motorbike, but I'm sitting down, I'm comfortable, I feel safe, and I'm getting so many looks in this thing. People absolutely love it. The skies are still nice and clear. There's no rain. I'm really enjoying myself. Anyway, another 325 miles to go, and I've got a numb arse. Onwards to Edinburgh.
Eventually, our train arrived, which meant we were finally on our way to Gatwick Airport, where we'd be able to make up some serious ground.
Oh, we forgot the GoPro. I was joking, that's what we did like that.
You made me nervous. Oh, Jack, the tandem.
Oh shit, we left the tandem at the station months ago. This is nice though, look, no having to be in a car with no roof, no having to wear a helmet.
And with about an hour and a half on our first train, Chris and I enjoyed the views and pondered some of life's great mysteries.
How we rate this train, I think it's very nice.
I think it's been very pleasurable. We've been talking about quantum physics
Yeah.
and smells,
Yeah.
and they are actually related.
So yeah, we're kind of halfway, I think.
Walking deeply.
Yeah. halfway.
Yeah, we're about halfway, yeah.
Railway service to Gatwick
And then-
Airport.
That's where we're going, Gatwick Airport.
This is a security.
It is Gatwick, right? Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is Gatwick.
Doesn't
Yeah.
look right.
Surely. Can you imagine if we were going to the wrong airport?
I'm sure it's the right airport. That would be really that would be
You've
way
got
too
train fear now.
That'd
You're
be
doing
way
it to
too
yourself, Jack. No. Yeah.
Gatwick.
You've done that 3 times to me already today. You're not getting another.
I need to put some pressure on you today because last time, the whole plane situation, we'll explain later. I thought it was going to be the last time either of us got a plane ever.
Yeah, it didn't go well. I think when we get off this, we don't have very long, do we?
No, we don't. We've got less than they recommend you have to get through security and stuff. Because if it's busy, that could actually us.
It is half term as well.
Yeah, shit, I hadn't even thought about that.
There's nothing we can do. We just got to sit
No,
there.
that's
I mean,
nice.
outside.
Look.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you telling me you're going to get that view with a open top car? Of course you are. I wonder how Alex is getting on.
Well, apart from a very numb arse, I was making great progress on the UK's best motorway, the M40, which didn't last long. Right, so just come off the M40, M42, heading now towards Birmingham, and I've hit quite a lot of traffic at the moment, which is not ideal for race conditions, obviously. It's also very thirsty work, so I think this might be the only opportunity I'll get to try and have a sip of water, which I've just successfully done. Anyway, enough dilly-dallying, let's try and get out of this 50 zone and onwards to victory.
Not so fast, because we were making steady progress towards Gatwick Airport. That is, until we weren't.
This isn't good, is it?
The train has stopped again.
The train stopped. I hate it when this happens.
Yeah, there's no way around this.
He did explain why though, the driver. Did you hear it?
No.
He went. This isn't good because we didn't have a lot of time at the airport
No.
already.
It can be actually game over, kind of.
This could be really catastrophic.
Yeah. Train fare rising?
What?
Oh, we're moving.
All right, crisis averted.
Already delayed getting to the airport, Chris and I were hatching a plan to navigate the airport as quickly as possible, because if we miss this flight, it's game over.
Alright, so we got to pop off here and then be quite rapid.
Be as rapid as we can, really, I reckon.
Yeah. Right. Exit that way. Airport as well.
Yes?
Yeah.
Taking the stairs.
Like a real man.
Not getting technology to carry me up the floor. No, it wasn't that, it's just because it was quite busy.
This bodes badly for the airport timings.
I know. Don't you hate it when the ticket machines do that? When you put it in and it never comes out.
I know.
You're like,
Yeah. I'm
Mate,
reaching for it.
making me look a proper mug, the ticket machine.
It's like when you go for the last step that doesn't exist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just your brain making yourself look like a mug.
Right.
EasyJet.
Back with me in the MEV, I was still having traffic problems, but at least the Exocet was giving other road users something interesting to look at. Oh, this traffic is not ideal. 5 hours and 27 minutes to go. 300 miles. Oh, it's going to be a very, very long day. I think I can do 150 miles and then I'll have to stop. Just for me, not for the car. I'm enjoying myself, checking out the sights and sounds of Birmingham soon. I have to say, there are a lot of people enjoying seeing the Exocet. I think everyone looks. Some people are like, oh, I'm going to give him credit and look at him in the eyes and say, oh, I like your car. You know how people get sometimes with those lads in the van? Loving it. Oh, you can also smell. It really smells like shit around here. Yeah, this is great. If you want a vehicle that's relatively inexpensive that you can build yourself in your garage with your friend or with your son or with your dad, something like this should be high up your list. But even though I was having loads of fun in the Exocet, the traffic and speed restrictions didn't let up. Eventually though, I made it off the M42 and onto the M6 toll, at which point I decided to take my first pit stop. Right, so just pulled in after about 120 miles of driving. I'm gonna get a quick McDonald's, but before that I thought I'd give Chris and Jack a quick call and find out where they are. If they're on a plane, I'm in big trouble, but I'm guessing they probably won't be. So let's have a little catch up with them. Hello Jack, it is I, your arch nemesis.
Hello, arch nemesis.
Where are you? How are you?
We're doing very well. Yes, everything. Well, yeah, sort of. You know.
Are you at the airport?
We might be. We might be at the airport. Yeah.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you're at the airport. You can't be at the airport. If you're at the airport, well, it depends what time your plane leaves. What time does your plane leave, Jack?
It actually leaves quite soon, so we're trying to get a bit of a wrinkle on.
Really?
Yeah.
When do you land?
I don't know.
I, meanwhile, am just north of the Lake District.
Just north of the Lake District.
Yeah. So I've got another, I don't know, hour and a half to get into Scotland.
Oh, okay, no, you're lying.
No, I'm not. How? No, absolutely not.
You've done quite well.
That's worrying.
I've done very well. Yeah, I haven't even had to stop yet. I haven't stopped yet, actually. I'm still driving.
Oh, okay, all right. I see.
I've got Bluetooth on and everything. I've just been listening to Shania Twain.
How many times have you actually stopped?
This is now my second time.
Is it?
But I'm going to go for a very, very quick bit of lunch.
Walk around a little bit and I'm going to smash out some of my picture challenge as well. Don't forget about that, Jack.
We're sort of getting them as we go. We're trying our best.
Good, I'm so happy for you. All right,
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that you're doing well and you're not held up.
You sounds like you're having a really leisurely time.
Oh, I'm just super chill. Well, I'm just about to go dive into Lake Windermere. Just do a quick lap.
Okay, well, this conversation we're having is putting me off being able to navigate this airport, so I've got to go.
Okay, fantastic. Oh, look, there's a Loch Ness because I'm just by the lock.
Okay, yeah, good bullshit. All right, see you later.
Okay, bye.
Is it up there? I'm lost now.
Where's Departures? Departures says that way.
We went the wrong way. Alex is distracting us.
Alex is distracting me and we've walked to the other end of the airport. We're now somewhere where we shouldn't be. We don't have time for this.
I have found a celebrity, and no, it's not me. But look at that TV screen there, Jay. If you come over here, that's Alex from The One Show. I don't know what her name is, but there we go. Now to find an Alex, Chris, or Jack. And then while I was ordering my food, I came up with an ingenious plan. People wear name badges. So let's go to the McDonald's staff, see if any of the names correspond. Just got to be nonchalant about it, just... Excuse me, does Jack, Chris or Alex work here? This is genius, Hello Jack, I've got a YouTube channel, I've got a challenge with my friends at the moment to take a picture with either a Jack and Alex or a Chris. I just randomly thought, I'll ask if there's a Jack here, they said you. Can I take a picture of you, with you?
Not really.
Not really? Okay, no worries. Thank you Jack, have a good day. Okay, so it turns out my plan wasn't quite as clever as I thought, because try as I might, there was apparently only one Jack in the entire service station. I think I'm gonna have to put this challenge on hold, smash my wrap, get back on the road, and then head off to victory. But just when I thought all of my efforts had been in vain, I gave it one last shot and asked a random couple who had just parked up if any of the three names belonged to the driver. And would you believe it? He's Chris!
Oh, brilliant.
Could I have a picture, Chris? Is that all right? Sorry? No, it's not actually. No, been there, done that. No, doing a race to Edinburgh. So I've got a YouTube channel and it's me and this versus my friends taking public transport. But we have Polaroid challenge on the way, so I'm just going to, God, what are the chances? So I'll just take a little picture with you. This is my new friend, Chris. Smile, Chris. Oh, yes. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye-bye. Oh, what are the chances? Everything's scripted, eh? Everything's scripted. See? Oh, look at that. That's nice. Go on, Chris. Here's Chris and Alex coming through.
Over on Team Public Transport, and while Alex was faffing around being a public nuisance, We were trying to navigate our way around Gatwick Airport.
We were in the wrong terminal, Jack.
Yeah, that phone call really threw us off. I was too busy listening to Alex gloat about being in whatever made-up place he was in, walking around the airport like, ah! We waited for the departures for the South Terminal. That's completely wrong. We've got to get a shuttle to the North Terminal.
Oh.
This is all getting a little bit too tense now for me. I don't like this.
Thankfully, after our brief stint on the monorail, we made it to the right place to finally check into our flight. And then, after resisting the urge to buy stuff we didn't need in duty-free, we made sure to fulfill our legal airport duties.
We're running so late. We're running so late. We had to get half pints.
So incredibly late.
So last time we did this challenge, we stopped for a beer before the flight, didn't we?
Yes.
Filled you up quite nicely as well, didn't it, that beer?
Yeah, I was very full.
Yeah, you really needed a wee.
Yeah, quite full. Not really normal, like, food full.
Chris needed a wee so bad that as we were taxiing, ready to take off, he decided that that's when he had to go.
There was no decision. I had no choice.
No, it was either that or wet your pants.
Yeah, it was a wee where I was sat, or try and, like, cause an international incident.
And he ended up sprinting towards the back of the planes where the toilets are.
Don't forget the fact I hurdled myself over the lady in the chair next to me.
Treated her like a pommel horse.
Yeah, let me tell you what, the judges at the Olympics would have given me a 10.
They'd have given you a 10.
Because I didn't touch a thing. I was straight in that aisle. I got very much shouted at and made to sit in a naughty seat.
Can we not have a repeat of that? It's not the main reason why we stopped here though, because one of the photo challenges is picture with a whiskey. Now they didn't say it has to be in Scotland.
No.
So, here we are.
Cheers.
Cheers. Mission complete. Chug these, get on a plane, not bring it down. We get on a plane. With the limited time that we had, I think we've planned this perfectly.
I know.
We've got the compulsory airport pint in. Yes, it's a half pint, but in desperate times, you know, you've got to adjust. Got a burger.
Burgers in hand, we got our gate pace on, scoffed our food, and checked in for a smooth flight. But unfortunately, that's where our luck ran out.
Our flight is delayed.
Yeah.
They don't have anyone to man the plane.
Yeah.
Come on, EasyJet. That's like the second thing. You go plane, crew.
We don't really know where Alex said. He was lying about being near the Lake District, I hope.
EasyJet, quite easy. They've just lost us this.
Angry email incoming.
Dear Mr. EasyJet.
The experience was anything but easy.
See link to video where I lost because of you.
Thankfully, Mr. E-Jet sorted us out and got a crew organised. And now, fully boarded, we then had to wait ages for it to take off. Eventually though, we were in the air and on our way.
That delay cost us maybe half hour.
I think that's crucial.
Well, last time we lost it by 15 minutes, was it?
If that, maybe even less.
We're going to take a method of transport I've never taken in my life.
Jack's very first tram of his whole life. How have you never been on a tram?
I don't know.
Loads of tram destinations, haven't you?
I've seen loads of trams, like, with my eyes.
Yeah.
But
You've never been on one?
I've never been on one with my feet. In the meantime, though, I'm knackered. Should we have a nap?
Yeah, just...
While Team Public Transport were finally closing the distance, I topped up on food and fuel, which is also our new event that you definitely need to come to following the link below, and was ready to power on through the north of England. At which point, my experience in the Exocet was about to take a turn for the worse. So we have got another 280 odd miles left to go to get to Edinburgh, so yeah, I'm dialed in, I'm happy with the car, car's fantastic, and I am proving that yes, you can drive a car like this, an Exocet, long distance. All you need is a helmet, because there's lots of bugs and stuff about, and just a can-do attitude, which I definitely do have. I am a little bit nervous though. If Chris and Jack are already in the air, then I might be in a little bit of trouble. I'm hoping they're just lying and that they're maybe at the airport but not on the plane yet. Let's get going to Edinburgh. No time to waste. Let's get going. Now properly on the M6, I'll be on here for nearly 190 miles to the Scottish border. But as I was about to find out, that would prove to be a difficult stint. So after paying for the toll, I put my pedal to the metal and made up for lost time. For a while, things were looking good. The sun was out and I was feeling great. But a few miles later, my journey was again plagued by bank holiday traffic woes. So the traffic is currently so bad, I've actually taken my helmet off and I'm crawling along at 10 miles an hour. This does not bode well for steady progress up to Edinburgh, which is really frustrating because we were doing all right up until we got to the kind of Birmingham area. And ever since then, it's not been great. So obviously, Chris and Jack will be travelling a lot faster than me, somewhere up there. They're probably overtaking me any moment. At the moment though, I would say the scales are very much tipped in their favour. Eventually the traffic did clear up, and for the next hour or so I made very steady progress north. But what didn't clear up was the weather, and with just a t-shirt to keep me warm, my can-do attitude quickly turned. So I've just seen my first signs for the Lake District, so we're very much, I'd say, north of the border, north of the north-south border. And I don't know if you can see it clearly yet, but the temperature has dropped by a few degrees. There are massive clouds around me now. I've got goosebumps because I'm quite cold, and I've got a feeling any second now it's going to start to chuck it down. Oh God, I'm very cold. Oh, I am now in the middle of that rain cloud and that rainstorm that I told you about just a second ago. I am absolutely freezing. Look at my nipples. You could cut glass with those. They are rock solid. I'm just going to put my imaginary heating on. There we go. That's nice. My imaginary roof is up. A little bit cold at the moment, not going to lie. It is quite unpleasant currently. However, I'm sure in a couple of miles all this rain will pass and it will be blue skies, because up in Scotland the sun only ever shines, doesn't it? Oh God! Woo! I need my jacket. Unfortunately for me, my jacket is in that car, in Big P, so I'd love to be able to just reach across and chuck it on, but no, I'm effectively riding a motorbike with no motorbike jacket or trousers or shoes. Ooh, that was my first proper shiver. Whoa! It's getting spicy, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yes, all of the spray from the car. This is very nice. Now I'm getting properly wet, but I must persevere. I must be victorious. I cannot lose. Come hell or high water, I will win. I will be victorious. So as you can see, the cold and wet weather was making me go a little crazy. So before I caught hypothermia, I decided we had to make another pit stop, which ended up to be quite useful for the challenge. So cold. So very cold. I'm gonna get inside, warm up, get some fuel, put my jacket on, and then jobs are good and to victory. Before I went and got a coffee, I tried calling Jack and Chris to see where they were. But with neither of their phones ringing, I realised they must have been in the air. So I knew that I had to make this stop quick, but not before completing another one of my photo challenges. I've spotted a JDM car, or it's a Japanese car. It may not be from Japan, but it's a Japanese car. So I'm gonna tick off another Polaroid challenge. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. I like these, they're very good. With that challenge complete, I quickly chugged a coffee, filled up the exoset, put on my motorcycle jacket, and got back on the road. I cannot tell you how much wearing a motorbike jacket has improved my journey already. I feel warm, I feel happy, I feel cozy. This is lovely. And I've got 2.5 hours now to do till I get to Edinburgh. I know I'm a little bit behind, but I can pull it back. I can pull it back. I've done 3 out of my 5 picture challenges. I've got whiskey to go, and then all I need to do is put an Auto Alex sticker, which you should buy on the Auto Alex shop right now, on a lamppost, and then take a picture of that too. And then jobs are good, and then I can make a beeline straight for the bar. Oh, this could be quite tight though. I reckon the guys will be quite nervous. Speaking of, I wonder how they're getting on.
We were getting on very well, because while Alex was dealing with the changeable weather, we'd already made it to Edinburgh, and this time without a major international incident.
Good flight?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I'm excited to, get out the airport.
Chris was blagging to the lad that sat next to the window that he'd never left the country before, because he was bragging that he'd been to 62 countries, wasn't it? Quite
He been to
impressive.
some good places.
It's quite
hasn't he?
impressive, yeah.
Yeah, but I was so outdone that I had to go the other
You
way.
had to revert the other way.
We don't have time to mess about.
No.
We just got to figure it out.
Yeah. Now it's actually more our responsibility. It's not like a time
No.
you have to hit. Before it was all like the train's job and the plane's job, and now it's our job.
Yeah. So
How do we get out?
exit.
Okay. Dodge it.
Jack, where are we?
We're in Edinburgh.
Now out of the airport and safely in Edinburgh, Team Public Transport came across our next logistical nightmare, figuring out which tram to get.
2.
2.
Confirm.
Confirm.
Yes, this is
Confirmed.
good. Oh no, that tram just left.
8 minutes.
8 minutes. Chris, we can't afford 8 minutes.
No. Is that a celebrity?
That's a celebrity.
I would say that's a celebrity,
Okay,
Jack.
right. Is this a cop out? Is this a cheat?
mean-
technically speaking, it is a picture with a celebrity.
There's no plan B or A here.
Right, that's another one done.
Easy. What?
No, that's not ours, Chris. That's all right. I think this is ours. We're going to assume this is ours?
Yeah.
God, I wouldn't have to do all this second guessing if Ethan was here.
Oh, yes, this is ours.
Thank you. Surely those other guys aren't just like outside Edinburgh right now.
It could be really close. Do you want to phone him? Can you phone Alex? He's good at this.
I think I'd rather not know. I want to do it with hope in my heart.
Okay.
I don't want to ring them up and then they're like,
Yeah.
oh, we're sucking down a cold one. Where are you? Whoa.
So Team Public Transport were roughly an hour outside of central Edinburgh and clearly in high spirits. I meanwhile had about 70 miles of driving left in far from ideal driving conditions. Looks like I've timed it really well, putting my jacket on and stopping for a second, filling up, because as you can see it's absolutely pissing it down at the moment. I'm still relatively warm. It's not the most pleasant of driving conditions, I'll be honest, but it's manageable. I'm all right. I'm not in a bad mood. I'm still happy. And yeah, the car is still absolutely awesome. Me. Woo! Standing water is not my friend. However, the further north I drove, the worse the rain became. The rain is really bad now. Ooh, I'm cold again. There is only so long a jacket can keep you warm in the rain. Oh, wow. This is interesting. The temperature has dropped again. I'm not complaining though. Still having a good time. Just getting a little bit colder and a little bit wetter. Gotta keep going, can't give up. Onwards in the rain! Oh, wow. As I battled through the Scottish roads, the weather just couldn't make its mind up, with rain and beautiful sunshine swapping sides every few minutes. The weather has changed again. Obviously being in Scotland, lots of mountains, lots of kind of microclimates. The clouds get stuck within the mountains, in the valleys. And here we are, low down but climbing, and I'm stuck in another rainstorm. But eventually the rains finally relented and I made it off the motorway and onto some fast B roads, where I knew the MEV would make up for lost time.
Chris and I, meanwhile, were stressed because what started out as a simple plan to get the tram into the city turned into a complicated mess after Google screwed us.
Railway station, yes, Chris, does that sound right?
We got a quandary now because my Google's saying go by buses, right? But I think if we disappear off on buses, like if you make one mistake, you're kind of in trouble, right?
I think as little bus as possible. What do you
Yeah.
reckon? It just feels wrong because there's no one
There's
here.
also a ticket desk. Let's ask the man.
We f***ed ourselves. We f***ed it. We've done it.
It's all right. The man, helpful man at the ticket desk.
He basically said, yeah, don't listen to Google.
No.
Google doesn't got a clue what it's talking about.
Yeah, get lost, Google.
So, was that the tram we were just on we wanted to have stayed on?
Yes.
Oh, that's such a wounder.
Yeah. But we didn't know.
Is this going to do it?
We also need a ticket.
Just need another ticket. We just bought one of these.
Right, I got them.
Got tickets?
Yes. Princess Street.
Why is it so quiet?
4 minutes, 4 minutes.
Why is it so quiet here? I feel like we're doing something wrong because look, there's no one here. Why would there be people here for our race? But do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's absolutely no indication of whether we've gone right or not.
Bruges was hectic when we got there, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know, which made me think I was in the right location.
3 minutes, tram.
We've just wasted so much time getting off this. The amount of routes that Google Maps was giving us for this last section was insane.
Overwhelming.
There was way too many. Couldn't figure out which one was the best one, so instead we ignored all of its advice, panicked, and probably just shot ourselves in the foot.
Yeah.
That dude was helpful though. He's given us a route. What bus did he said a bus number, and I can't remember what it was.
114.
114.
Also, we need a picture with a sign and a JDM card.
Oh god, I keep forgetting about the bloody pictures.
Now, back on the route that we were originally on, panic was starting to set in because we had no time to waste to get to the pub.
So we're going to end up in Princess Street, which is right outside the castle, and then bus mania.
And whatever bus, like there are 1,000 buses to pick from. Take your pick. There's an X7, there's a 44, there's a 124. I hate buses.
You look panicked now.
I am panicked now.
Yeah. Trams though.
Trams are a winner because they can only go one place. They're only going one way.
No, we are with a tram.
Bus is a wild card. You get on the wrong one, it can literally take you any direction.
Cooked.
What do you do? Get the wrong tram? It's only one.
With our bus fears steadily rising, we got off the tram in Edinburgh Centre.
We're looking for the bus stop, X7 or 44. 44 is behind us somewhere. If we can't find the X7.
Was the X7 quicker?
Yes. Look, it's 44, 113, X4 or X7.
Jesus.
Right, what's it say on this one? No.
No.
Next one.
None of those.
It is saying the bus stop up here is our... Look,
Okay.
it won't show it.
Chris is on the case, don't worry. This is a 44.
44. Yes. Yeah. Immediate busage. But it was a slow bus.
This is the slow one.
This is a slower one.
But we're
Right,
on
it's
it.
here. Better a bus in the hand than two in the bush. Shakespeare.
The old saying.
So Team Public Transport were finally on the last leg of their journey, with only 3.5 miles left to go. But while they'd been faffing with trams and buses, I had seriously closed the gap, because I was now within sniffing distance of Edinburgh. It's just gone 7:10 and Edinburgh is 8 miles away. 8 miles until I find out if Jack and Chris have actually beaten me. If they have, I will be... I'll be very, 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 very frustrated.
Knowing that Alex was fast approaching, being stuck on the bus wasn't helping our mood or our blood pressure.
I'm a little bit worried that one of the other buses is going to sail past. Then we got a little cool down run. Stickers on signs.
Sticks us. We've got a couple more photos we need to get, but...
And a Tokyo Drift RX-7 Vale side kit will just park up in front of us.
Yeah. Do you know what would be really devastating right now? Seeing him drive past
Oh no.
with his smug face.
With that last bit of bus journey done with, we were back on foot and just 18 minutes from the finish line.
So we need to keep our eye out for a couple of photos as well on the way.
Any JDMs in that car park? No. Is this up here and right?
Up here on the right. Is this? Yes, this is. Duggingston. I don't know.
4 minutes time, I'm going to find out if I've beaten Jack and Chris. I've been in the car for, I don't know, 7.5 hours, something like that. I've done 400 miles. That's what I usually do in about 2 weeks. And I've done it in this, the MEV Exoset. Yes, it's not designed to be on the motorway as much as it has with me today. But I'm still here. I'm doing all right. Been through rain, I've been over mountains. And I'm all right, I feel okay. Now I just need to look for a road sign or something where I can put my sticker on. Oh, there we go. That road sign there will do me nicely. Handbrake up, let's just, there we go. Don't mind me, just putting a sticker. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah. Take a picture. That'll do me. Okay. And then the pub should be somewhere here on the left. Where are you, pub?
It's really close.
Your lovely pins are long.
They are.
I'm jogging to keep up.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
don't be sorry.
doing this to you. It's this road, Chris. Chris, it's this road.
It looks promising. Oh, I don't want to see a stupid car.
It's down here on the bend.
Somewhere down here. Ooh, sheep. Paid in. Right, car park in here. Go. Carefully. Nice. That'll do. Got my pictures. Leave all that there. Let's go. Let's find out if Jack and Chris are here. Oh, I need my camera. I need to get a picture with the whiskey. Oh, it feels good to run though, I tell you that. That's nice. Good tracking shots here, Jay. How do we get in? Oh, fire exit. Interesting. Okay, the signs are good. Whiskey bottle. Thank you very much.
Is that it?
Is that it?
Oh, I don't know.
I think it might be. Sheep.
Oh, that's
in.
it.
Sheep hide in.
It's there.
Do we see Alex anywhere?
Can't see. Oh, Jack, I don't see him.
I don't see him out here.
I don't see him. Shall we dare we?
Should we look inside?
Yeah.
Is there a beer garden? I've got to check it out first. Well. Look what the cat dragged in.
You look tired.
Mate, you were close.
Was I?
We've not been here. We've been here for this amount of time.
Shut up.
No,
Yeah.
So what's that, 10 minutes?
I'll tell you exactly.
If that, 15 max?
15 minutes.
About 15 minutes.
I'm really quite ruined.
You,
I'm tired.
honestly, most of the time I see you, you look really sprightly and chipper.
Yeah.
You look mashed.
No, I don't.
Here.
Yeah, no.
Go have a little sip of that.
Well done. You bastards. Well done. Question.
Yeah.
Did you get all of your pictures?
We've got most of them.
We had a rule before we left that if you missed out any pictures, and I'm sure you didn't, if you missed out any pictures, that there was a 20-minute time penalty. You have a lot of pictures.
Yeah,
So-
we're slap happy.
It's a great day.
Okay, so would you like to see my picture of me and a celebrity?
Yes.
Oh, I don't. What?
It's a lady called Alex Jones from the One Show. She was on a billboard.
Okay, do you want to?
Okay, yeah, so I've got another one to go with my one that negates that one. God, it's like top trumps, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is.
Yeah.
Smash it, Jack.
Where's it gone?
You've got 10 here.
All right, calm down.
This is me
Yeah.
with, that's Penelope Cruz.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
good, fair. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's almost as bad as mine. Got a picture of you and a whiskey?
I've got a picture of me, I've got 2 pictures of me in a whiskey. I've got this really sad looking one.
Yeah.
He does look very sad.
And then I've got this other really, really chipper one with me and my boy.
Okay. Very happy for you. Well, I've got a picture of me and my whiskey
Yeah, has it developed yet? You already just took it.
from about 3 minutes ago. It's a whiskey bottle.
Okay.
I want to see all the gear sticker on a sign. Boom. Here's an Alex sticker on a sign. You'll have to take my word for it. It's there.
Oh, I don't know about
Where is
that.
it? Where
If
is
you
it?
don't believe me, it's just down the road.
Okay. Have you got a picture of you with an Alex, a Chris, or a Jack?
This is my friend Chris. I met him in the car park in a service station.
How do you know he was
How
called
do you know
Chris?
it's called Chris?
I saw his driver's license.
We've got a great story of how we got a picture of a Jack.
Okay.
Essentially.
Oh, you got a
So
Jack?
we were at the airport, waiting for a burger. Yeah. And you put your name in.
Yep.
So it calls out. And while we were stood there, the guy called out an order for Jack. And we frantically grabbed these stamps. And I got into frame. And that blurry mass there, his name's Jack.
He's Jack.
And we know that because he ordered a burger with his name.
JDM car hit me. Hit me with it.
We have a ray of hope here.
Okay.
Does Alex? Has he
Can
got
we
the
see yours
JDM?
first?
Yeah, come on.
Can we see yours first?
Okay, well, technically, it's probably not JDM, but it
Yeah.
is Japanese. It's a Honda Civic Type R EP3. Yeah? That's cool.
Was it imported from Japan? That's
Don't know.
making it JDM?
I don't know, it could have been. Could have been. Very grey area.
Jack, don't show our one, because that's not JDM. We don't need to show our one.
No, we won't. We'll justify this with a response.
Let me see it.
Okay, the only picture that we have is one.
RX-7 Veilside from Tokyo Drift.
It is, yes.
Oh, no, it's not.
The only picture of a vehicle that we have
Yes.
is the one that Chris accidentally took this morning with your car.
And it's an MX-5.
No, it's not. It's an MEV, which is a British brand.
But the VIN is...
It used to be. It's not anymore.
That's as shunky as your one.
Victory is mine because we have to deduct 20 minutes from your time. You
And
were
your
here
time.
15. Why?
Because it's not a JDM.
How do you know?
That wasn't imported.
How do you know? Prove
Because it
it.
doesn't have the...
This is more
doesn't
Japanese
have the
than that.
additional fogs. Oh, I got him!
Sorry, no, we haven't seen the back of the car. It had a massive fog light in the middle.
Do you know what?
Massive.
I think it's a grey area. I do think your area is less grey than my area.
Right.
I do feel like maybe there's a slim, very small chance that you may have won. Maybe.
Really?
Maybe.
I mean, yes.
On a technicality, if you want to win like that, that's fine.
Well, yeah, I mean, those are the rules. Them's the rules, Jack.
Would that mean we'd have lost by 5? If that was the case, that means we would have lost by 5 minutes deducting.
Yeah. That's embarrassing. Which goes to prove again that cars and motorbikes are faster and quicker than public transport and two idiots on them. Unlucky, pal. Rory, anything to add? You usually interject with some shit that means that no one's won anything except for you.
No, I think you actually won this one.
Yay!
We said at the start, 20 minutes if you don't get a photo. That's not a photo.
When have we had our chance? You've been on a road surrounded by cars, been on a tram. You know, I went on a tram today.
Well played. Victory is mine. Well played. Victory is mine. It is a hollow victory, but I'm very glad because I've literally been in that thing for 7.5 hours. I've done 400 miles.
Was it good?
Yeah.
It was all right.
Was it good past 40 minutes?
It was good for the first like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then the whole like M6 bit in the middle, that was really boring.
Yeah.
And then the last bit was really good because that car excels.
Yeah.
In the twisties, it's really good.
Yeah.
And out the corners as well, it's like ba 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 LSD.
Yeah.
So that car obviously not meant to do 6 hours on a motorway.
No, fair play.
It's meant to do fun stuff, and it
Yeah.
does the fun stuff exceedingly well. It also does the boring stuff quite well, which goes to prove that you can take a race car for a racetrack on a road.
And once again proves public transport is just
Shit, it's
just
whack.
shit.
It's just whack. Shall we have some dinner?
Oh, that sounds like a great idea. I'm starving.
I'd also like a drink, and also a sit down and a cry. So the MEV and I won on a technicality, but the rules are the rules, and victory, after 7.5 long hours, was mine. And while the traffic, rain and wind definitely dampened my mood, the fast B roads and interactions with other drivers ensured that my time with the Exocet was an unforgettable adventure. It is an amazingly fun track and weekend weapon, and I for one would urge anyone looking for driving thrills to give MEV a call. As for public transport, it's still as crap as we all remember, so do yourself a favour and drive to your destination to make your journey part of your adventure. As for the picture challenge, I'm sure you're all dying to see our finest work. So here goes.
My best boy.
Oh, Chris is back. Hello, Chris. How you doing? Oh, it's the dream team, isn't it? It is absolutely ballistically fast. I'm already in love with it.
So far, so good though. We're just going to have basically a lovely day. I'm excited about going to this bar though. Oldest in Scotland apparently.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
What the pint?
I'm here to prove that it can be done, and I'm here to prove that a car or a motorbike is quicker than public transport.
Oh, we forgot the GoPro. Ah, I'm joking. That's all we did like that. Your face.
You made me nervous.
The whole plane situation, I thought it was going to be the last time either of us got a plane ever.
It's also very thirsty work, so I think this might be the only opportunity I'll get to try and
Jack, where are we?
We're in Edinburgh. This is the slow one.
This is a slower one.
But we're
Right,
right
it's here. Better a bus in the hand than two in the bush.
The old
Shakespeare.
The old saying.
Victory is mine because we have to deduct 20 minutes from your time. You
And
were
your
here
time.
15. Why?
Because it's not a JD.
Do you remember our first touch? When I look at you now, and adrenaline